Can I read for 24 hours straight? I don't know, but I definitely want to try. I'm gonna be reading from what time is it? Almost 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. January 4th to 3 p.m. January 5th. And if you're wondering why I'm starting the video off so late in the day, it's because I woke up at 1 p.m. So, yeah. Technically, this is still like early morning for me. I got a fat stack of books behind me. I recently did a huge book haul and I got all these books. Plus, there's some more that I want to read like on my Kindle. But I think the first book I want to attempt to read in this 24 hours is The Everlasting by Alex E. Harrow? From what I understand about this book, it's like a book where a man time travels to make sure this conqueror meets her fate, but then like falls in love with her and blah 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 blah. But it's not too long. I believe it's somewhere around 300 pages. But yeah, let's get our timer up and start the timer. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. And begin. And I am back. It has been an hour now. I have the timer paused just so I can go ahead and give my hourly update about the book. And I just reached chapter 6, page 62. So it's been an hour and 2 minutes and I read 62 pages. Exactly a page a minute. But oh my gosh, this book is actually incredible. It's insane. Basically, we're following our main character, Owen Mallory, who after like a series of events, he's transported to the past during the time of Sir Una the Everlasting, which was this woman who became the queen's first knight and led Dominion to like success. And so Owen Mallory, basically he's just making sure that history comes true. However, like along the way, he's like, wait, do I even want this to come true? Because for history to come true and for all the success to happen, Una Everlasting has to die, and he's low-key obsessed with her, so. And this hour went by so incredibly fast. However, we do still have 23 hours remaining, so I'm gonna go ahead and unpause the timer and keep reading so we can hopefully finish this book in a timely manner. We are now a good 2 hours into this challenge, and oh my gosh, I probably shouldn't update you literally every single hour, but I'm now like almost halfway through. I'm on chapter 12, page 133. And oh my gosh, this book is so peak. Genuinely, like, it's insane. It's insane how good it is. And I just want to go to like I want to go to Goodreads. I want to go to every single like booktuber I watch and just like comment, please read this book, just so like anybody can read it, because I had never heard of this book before. I just randomly decided to pick it up and read it, and it is like the best thing like I've ever read in my life. Like, it's so good and so like heartbreakingly beautiful, and the writing is actually insane. It's kind of like, I don't even want to say that because that's gonna be a spoiler, but also if you've ever watched Game of Thrones, or I guess read it, well, I don't know, if you've ever watched Game of Thrones, it's kind of reminding me of Brienne of Tarth, but then also like Jaime Lannister. Like, you know, don't think of Jaime Lannister's like backstory or personality, but just think of when Jaime and Brienne are together. That's what I'm picturing in my mind right now, and it's beautiful. It's genuinely so good. But yeah, only 2 hours in. I have a Dr. Pepper Zero here, which does have some caffeine in it, although I'm not really drinking it for the caffeine, just because I like to have like a drink with me, but I guess it is kind of helpful. Let's get back to reading. It's been 3 hours now. I'm on page 200, so I have exactly 100 pages left. I got dinner, and now I'm going to be eating while reading because the grind never stops. Oh no! Not the horse. Oh my god. This book! Oh my gosh, when was it written? Because this book needs to be popular like yesterday. 2025. Okay guys, like mark my words. This book is going to be the next like biggest book on like Book Talk and BookTube. Trust, because this book is absolutely everything. Oh my god. Wait, I need to pause the timer. Hold on. It's been 4 hours and 39 minutes. Oh my god. Okay, I'm looking on Goodreads right now, and the book was published October 28th of 2025, so it's been out for a little less than 3 months. And bro, if this book doesn't blow up, I'm going to like sue everybody. Like usually I love to like gatekeep my favorite books, but no, this one, like I swear everyone needs to read this right now because it was the most perfect book I genuinely have ever read in my life. What the hell? Literally what the hell? It was, oh my god. Like it genuinely makes me want to like sob, but also it makes me like I'm just so in love with it. Oh my gosh, everything was so strategically planned out from like, it's like almost as if the author, Alex E. Haro, wrote it like backwards to forwards because of how perfect it is. Oh my gosh, my jaw like dropped so many times when things finally like made sense. And god, read this. Like that is all I can say about this book. Oh my gosh. It makes sense now. It makes sense. I'm literally gonna get this tattooed on me like again and always. Or like meet me beneath the yew tree. But I need to pick another book so I can get back to reading because it is now 8 p.m. We need to get on this book grind. But I think it's pretty clear that I'm going to be rating this book a 5 stars, like 6 star even. I swear this book was so perfect. Hold on, let me write a review real quick and then I'll be back to pick my next read. I given my official review for The Everlasting now. It is now 8:28 p.m. and we need to pick a book. So I was like going through these books for the longest time, so I'm like, bro, genuinely I don't know what to read already, but I think I have 2 potential options. So either Wayward or I'm Medusa, and I picked both of these because they're pretty similar to The Everlasting, at least in terms of like the female protagonist. So I feel like, you know, either one of these could be good, but I'm kind of feeling like I think I want I'm Medusa. I don't know. Because here's also my thing, because it is 8:30 p.m. I need like one more book before we officially get into like the nighttime hours, but I feel like I'm not gonna be tired for like hopefully a while. But then once I am tired, I kind of want more like fast-paced like thriller type books to keep me awake, and when we come to that point I have 2 more book options. So for right now I need to read one of these before we get to that thriller point, you know? So I think I'm gonna go ahead and read I'm Medusa. This one's like, it's calling to me, okay? Maiden, Mistress, Monster, Myth. Then on the back we have, let's officially begin our second read and begin I, Medusa. page 53, chapter 6. And honestly, it is now 9:19. We've been reading for 5 hours and 24 minutes. And I kind of want to go to Starbucks, get some coffee, but it closes at 10. Like, is that going to be a little too inconsiderate to go this close to closing? But if I don't go now, like, this is my last chance to get caffeine until, like, whatever time they open in the morning, which is what, like 5 a.m., which, like, isn't that bad. I don't know. What should I do? I don't know. I kind of want to go. But if I do go, I found the audiobook on Spotify, so I would go ahead and listen to that while I was in the car. So we'd still be reading. I think we should go. And I'm back, coffee acquired. 5 hours and 47 minutes into the challenge. I'm on page 67 of the book, so let's officially lock in for the night. Oh no. I don't know about you, but other than like how she dies, I don't really know anything about Medusa's like upbringing. I mean, other than like what I read about in Percy Jackson, and I know Perseus kills her, I think. So like everything I'm reading is like a shock to me. So that's at least interesting. Honestly guys, I've been so locked in reading that I haven't even looked at the timer until now, but I'm now on page 204 and we are 7 hours and 20 minutes into the book. It is 11:20 p.m. I really wanted to finish the book by midnight, but I do not think that's gonna be possible because I still have like 100 pages left, but the book is pretty good so far. But honestly, I don't know guys, I just don't like where it's going. But I think like I want to take off my makeup, but I'm also like, will taking off my makeup make me more tired, like put me in like the going to bed mindset? I don't know. So I think I'm gonna like hold off until after I finish this book and then take off my makeup. And guys, I don't know, we'll see. But yes, 100 pages left. Let's get reading. But oh my gosh, I can't believe it's only been like 7.5 hours. It feels like a lot, but we have 24 hours straight to read. I'm like, oh my gosh, we are barely a quarter of the way through this challenge, nowhere near halfway, and I'm like, oh my gosh, when is it gonna end? But yeah, all I can do is keep reading, so I guess let's keep reading. Oh gosh, I hate men. Oh my gosh, why does every like Greek god have to be a pedophile? Interesting. I just finished the book. Let's see, what time is it? Oh my gosh, we are now 8 hours and 36 minutes into the challenge. It is 12:36 a.m., which means we're making progress. Although we're still not even halfway. Alright, I've officially finished. I've finished I'm Medusa, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and rate it a 4 stars because I did really enjoy the book. However, I feel like it could have been longer. Like, I wish we got more of like her kind of turning point. Like, she had really good motivations, but I wish I kind of saw her like rise to power more, and like the extent of her, like, I guess not evilness, but like power, is that, if that's a better word. But yeah, it was 4 stars. But man, after the Everlasting, like, I don't even know if I could ever rate another book a 5-star ever again, because that book was just so amazing. So I need to pick another book. I think the next book I might pick might seem like a shock to you, but I'm gonna go ahead and read The Prison Healer. I actually did one like full 24-hour readathon, I think like maybe almost 2 years ago now, and this book was actually on my TBR for that video, and I still have not read it, even though it's been like 2 years. But I think now is finally the time, and I think this is like gonna be a fast-paced like YA fantasy, which I think kind of is a good switch up from the last 2 books we read. I don't know why this is calling to me right now, but it kind of is. And it is like 400 pages, so I don't know if that's a good idea or not. But I do think I still have some hours of like energy left in me, because I've not been going to bed until like 3 a.m. these past few nights, and it's only, like I said, 12:46 a.m. so I feel like I can do it. And then once I finish this book, I might be struggling a little bit, and then I can go into like the thrillers that I have lined up. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and take off my makeup, take out my contacts, and then I'll get to reading. But while I do that, I have the audiobook on Spotify that I'm going to be listening to. It says the audiobook is 14 hours and 40 minutes, which, would we still be doing the challenge? I think we'd still have some time left. Wait, what's 14 plus 9? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and press play on the audiobook, take my makeup off, and then I'll, you know, come back to you when I have more updates. I just reached chapter 14, page 144. It's now 2 a.m. We're officially 10 hours and 13 minutes into the challenge. It's just like, I just feel like I'm already like really tired, and I still have 14 hours left. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. My brain keeps telling me like I just need to make it until morning, but then when it's morning, it's not even over, because stupid me didn't start the challenge until like 3 p.m. Like, I'm kind of tired right now, and I kind of want to eat food because I feel like that's gonna make me more energized, but also just like it's nighttime. It's like 2 a.m. I can't be eating a whole meal, you know? On the other hand, The Prison Healer is going by so quickly. Like, I think I've only been reading for an hour and 14 minutes, and I'm 144 pages into the book, which is crazy. I just simply can't think of an explanation to what this book's about, so I'm gonna just read you the synopsis on the back real quick. 17-year-old Kiva Meriden has spent the last 10 years fighting for survival in the notorious death prison Zalandov, working as the prison healer. When the rebel queen is captured, Kiva is charged with keeping the terminally ill woman alive long enough for her to undergo the trial by ordeal, a series of elemental challenges against the torments of air, fire, water, and earth, assigned to only the most dangerous of criminals. Then a coded message from Kiva's family arrives, containing a single order: "Don't let her die, we are coming." Aware that the trials will kill the sickly queen, Kiva risks her own life and volunteers in her place. If she succeeds, both she and the queen will be granted their freedom. But no one has ever survived. With an incurable plague sweeping Zalandov, a mysterious new inmate fighting for Kiva's heart, and a prison rebellion brewing, Kiva can't escape the terrible feeling that her trials have only just begun. Dang, that was long. That like explained the whole entire book. But yeah, it's pretty good so far. I can't believe she's only 17. I did not know that. But low-key, I have some bagel bites in the freezer. I mean, it would take about like 30 minutes to make. Maybe by then I'd be a little hungry. You know what? I'm gonna make some bagel bites and keep reading, of course. The grind never stops. Okay, I just got to chapter 26 and I think it's been around an hour and a half since I last updated you, but that means it is now 4 a.m. and I'm 12 hours, oh, hold on, 12 hours into the challenge, which means I somehow just reached halfway. I was really scared of like 3 a.m. So I just decided to I locked myself in this room after I had my bagel bites, which were fire, by the way. I sat here from exactly 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. just reading this book, and I didn't even see a single number that started with 3 this whole night. Morning? Night? When does night become morning? I think I only have about 115-ish pages left of the book. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. But it's going by super, super quickly. Honestly, the book is low-key not that good, but it is definitely fast. Like, not even fast-paced. It's just, like, easy to consume. It's, like, kind of mindless, which is kind of exactly what I need right now. So, yeah. Gosh, what? Bro, I just finished the book. That ending was crazy. Like, I'm definitely reading book 2. Well, now book 2's done. It's almost 5 a.m. and we are almost 13 hours into the challenge, which is crazy. 13 hours and 3 books. Yeah. I don't even know what to say with this book. The ending was crazy. Like, honestly, I think the plot itself was like it didn't make sense to me in a lot of parts, and it was honestly kind of like I said before, just like not good. But it was just like a fun read. And bro, there was like a trials element of this. The trials were so stupid. I'm just gonna say this straight out. They weren't even like games or like anything creative. It was just pure like death matches. Like, not even, it was literally just death. Like, the plot armor in this book is insane. But that's all I'm gonna say about this one. I don't know what I'm gonna rate it. I think I'm probably gonna rate it like a 3 stars. Like, it was fine, it was good, it was fun. But I think if I rated this book a 4 stars, it would kind of be insulting to Medusa or like any other 4 stars. But I feel like the next books in the series could probably be pretty good. But dang, now it's 5 a.m. I need to pick a different read. I'm kind of stuck between either Recursion by Blake Crouch or The Housemaid by, was it Frida McFadden? Because, you know, The Housemaid, there's a new movie coming out for that. But I feel like I'm probably gonna end up having time for like 2 more books, so I don't really know. But I think I've been thinking about The Housemaid a lot. However, I don't own that one physically, so I'd have to end up reading it on my Kindle, which I newly updated. This is the Kindle color stop. You should go watch that video where I decorated it and reviewed it. I think we're gonna go ahead and read The Housemaid. This one right here. I hate how it has the people on the cover already. Oh, hello? And also, I know we've been in this same room, like same location for 13 hours now, but I think it's time. It's because I've been afraid to move to my bedroom, because I'm afraid like once I'm in my bedroom, in my bed, I'm gonna go to sleep. But I think it's finally time to move locations, because like as comfortable as this couch is, my butt hurts, guys. I've been sitting down for 13 hours straight. What time is the sunrise actually? I kind of want to be like aesthetic and like be outside and take a walk when the sun rises. Let's look. What? Oh my gosh, tell me why the sun rises at 7:17 a.m. I was thinking like 5:30. Well, I guess let's get to reading The Housemaid. bruh. I knew it. What? Oh my gosh. Wait, then who's the prologue? Okay, guys. I think the stakes have just picked up for sure. But quick update. It's 7 a.m. I don't know if you can see that, but it's been exactly 15 hours. And I feel like time is moving really, really quickly, but also slowly. Like, okay, so time is moving quickly, but the books are moving so slowly. And I think it's already bright outside. Low-key, my freaking weather app lied to me. There's definitely some sunlight peeking through the curtains. Can you see? So, and I feel like I'm not that tired, but all I want to do is like just go to sleep. I'm like bored of being awake. So yeah, that's my current predicament. But I just got to chapter 38 of the book. I'm on page 192. How far through the book it is, it's a little bit more than halfway. So, oh, my head kind of hurts. I also feel like I'm getting sick. Alright then, back to reading. Well, I just got to chapter 50. I'm reading on my phone because it's like so much more convenient when I'm laying down. These past, like, oh my god, do you see how bright it is outside? These past few chapters, I've like been like nodding off. Like, oh my gosh, it's really, really bad. Like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Just got to 16 hours. I somehow still have 8 hours left. How? Genuinely, I don't understand how that's possible. I'm about 80% through the book. Like, crazy things are happening in the book, but like I can't even react because I'm so tired. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool, I guess. I guess I'm gonna keep reading. I should probably sit up though, because laying down is definitely not helping me not fall asleep. You know what I really low-key want, and that I've never had before? Chick-fil-A breakfast. Oh my gosh, I feel like I look like so swollen, like I got beat up. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it is now almost 9 a.m. We are 16 hours and 43 minutes into the challenge, and I just completed the Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and give the book a 4 stars simply because it was like objectively a pretty good book. Like, I think the plot was interesting and stuff, but I just did not care about any of the characters at all. So maybe it's a 3 star, but also like I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt because I am just so like I couldn't care less about anything I'm reading right now. So yeah, maybe I'll think about it in a bit or like a day or two and I'll be like, oh wait, that was actually pretty good. Gosh, we still have 7 hours and 15 minutes left of this challenge. What on earth am I going to read? I have no clue. And I'm still hungry. Should I go Chick-fil-A? Okay, I am back with some book ideas. So I either have Wayward by Emilia Hart, or I have The Gilded Cage, which is book 2 of the, what's it called? The Prison Healer trilogy. And honestly, I feel like I want to read this one more, but also like I feel like this is gonna be too complicated for my brain right now, and I already know the Prison Healer series is kind of like, or at least the first book was like a mindless, like easy read for me. But yeah, I think, yeah, let's go ahead and go with The Gilded Cage. I think that could be good. 10 years later, did I see that correctly? Okay, no, yeah, we'll read this one. I caved, I got Chick-fil-A. But do not fear, I was listening to the audiobook the whole drive, and now we're 17 hours and 34 minutes into the challenge, although I am only on page 19 of the book, so audiobooks are very, very slow. If you're wondering, I got chicken minis and hash browns. Beautiful, beautiful. So I may have fallen asleep. It is now, unfortunately, almost 3 p.m. However, I was only asleep for like max an hour and a half, and after that I was still listening before and after that I was still listening to the audiobook, so we do only have so it has been 19 hours and 55 minutes. I don't know, guys, I've lost track of all math, of all hours, and I am feeling very discouraged because technically by the rules I did set for myself, I have now failed the challenge. But just because I failed the battle doesn't mean I've lost the war. But now that I've taken a nap, I'm feeling pretty awake. You know, it's 3 p.m., it's the middle of the day, and I still have this much left of the book. I didn't realize how freaking slow listening to the audiobook was compared to actually reading it. So even though it's been like 3.5 hours since I started the book, I'm only on page 120. So this is what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna take a shower because I fear I'm a little rank. I fear I feel a little gross right now. And then I'm gonna take a nice long hot bath and read this book. So for the next 4 hours, we're gonna be completely locked in, okay? No more stopping, no more sleeping, and I am finishing this book, okay? That is my main goal right now. I don't know how many pages I have left, like 300, I think. 300 pages in 4 hours. Is that possible? I don't know, but I'm definitely going to try. Chapter 26, and we are now 22 hours into 22 hours into the challenge, and it is definitely a lot later than the last clip, but like, hey, we're getting the 24 hours done somehow. But I don't know, with 2 hours left, can I read that much? I think I can. Acknowledgements? What do you mean it's finished? On the other hand, perfect timing because we're literally seconds away from being done with the challenge. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time coming, guys. Wait, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 24 hours. Oh my gosh, bro. I am so tired. All I'm gonna say about this book right now is that I feel like it was a little bit anticlimactic. I feel like nothing really happened, but I'm going to bed, bro. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow or something. I don't know. Hello, and we are back. Yeah, and by back, I think it's been about 2 months since I filmed that 24-hour readathon. And I'm back here from the future because I deleted the clip of me doing my outro, or I may just like never have filmed it, I'm not sure. But yes, I am back from the future. We read 5 books in 24 hours, and I will say I think that's pretty good. Like 5 books in a singular day. That actually sounds kind of crazy, but yeah. It feels a lot like less, it sounds crazy, but then actually living in it, you're like, oh my gosh, I only read 5 books throughout that whole time I was suffering. But let's go over the stats. So the first book I read was The Everlasting, and holy moly, as you could see by my reaction in the video, that book is a 5 stars undoubtedly. I have recommended that book now to like every single one of my friends. I even recommended it to like my hairstylist. So my hairstylist? Girl, I don't have a hairstylist. My hairdresser, you know? But yeah, that book was 309 pages, but it took me 4 hours and 39 minutes to read. So I would say it was a very rewarding yet slow start to the video because I thought like 309 pages, okay, I'll finish it in like 3 hours. That was not the case, clearly, but it was definitely worth it. It put me in like a good reading mood. But then the next book I read was I'm Medusa. This one also took a little longer than I thought it would. But I think the whole moral of today's video might just be that I'm a slower reader than I thought I was, and that's okay, guys. That's okay. But then I read The Prison Healer, and this was a book I did not expect to read in this 24 hours at all. I had kind of like a very set list of books I wanted to read, and that one was nowhere even near like on my mind or on my radar, so I don't know what kind of force made me pick it up, but I am glad that I read it. It was 403 pages, and it took me 4 hours and 16 minutes. So, as you can see, it was a very easy book to consume. It was almost mindless. It was so kind of like stupid, yet kind of fun, yet also really, really frustrating. So I ended up reading it a 3 stars. And then I read The Housemaid. This one was in like the dead of the night, bro. It was definitely hard. This is the book where I felt myself like my eyes were definitely closing. I was fighting for this one, but it was 329 pages. I read it in 3 hours and 46 minutes, and it was a pretty good book. I think I rated it maybe like 3.5, 4 stars. Like, I feel like it was pretty decent. And then the final book in this video, you're gonna be so surprised with how much time it took, but it was book 2 in the Prison Healer trilogy, and I thought this book would be super quick, but no. This book actually, I mean, I kind of attribute it to the fact that I was reading it through audiobook for a big portion, so it very much like slows down how fast I'm gonna be reading, but it was 429 pages, and it took me 7 hours and 20 minutes, aka the entire rest of the 24 hours to finish. There was a point in time where I was kind of hopeful, like, oh my gosh, maybe I can read 2 more books. No. So yes, that is this 24 hours. Also, The Gilded Cage, I forgot to tell you my rating. Honestly, I think it might have been like a 2 stars. I'm gonna be so honest. It was just like, I'm not continuing the series. I'm sorry, guys. I would say pretty successful overall. I'm gonna be so honest, you know how I said it's like 2 months later since I filmed the 24-hour readathon? I think, you know, maybe pushing myself to read for a continuous 24 hours may have somehow put me in a book slump, because I've now read, I think, 6 books this year? Maybe 7? 6 or 7 books, and I'm not very motivated to read more, but we'll see. Okay, but yeah, that is besides the point. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you stuck it out through the end, you are a real one. So, you know, if you're here, you might as well like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you would ever try to do like a 24-hour readathon. I recommend it to an extent. Like, I think it was a good experience, but like, you just kind of have to hope it doesn't put you into a slump afterwards, like me. But yeah, it was a good experience. Maybe I'll have to wait another 2 years until I can film the next one, or I'll make them more frequent. Who knows? But yeah, that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone!